and then Nancy will talk a little bit about some of the resources we have available.
Sure. There's a wealth of free and low cost resources out there for really anything you'd like to learn, any particular software language or paradigm tools. There are so many tools out there that support software development efforts. So there are courses in just tools, like as Alan mentioned, like GitHub, which is a version, is just one product of version control. There are several, but so this is just a sampling of some of what's out there, and I think we'll be providing some additional information on some of these tools. Codecademy is excellent. It's very well vetted. There's a lot of introductory material there, and we found it very valuable in our work, in our mentorship. Coursera is, it's taught by universities, and so you're getting that university quality instruction there. One thing that's not on this slide that just occurred to me is Harvard CS50 is free. It's online. It's very good. It's fun. The instructor is very charismatic. That is an excellent resource, and I think that you can get a certain, some of these resources can actually give you a certificate, so you can put that on your resume that you've been through the course, you've got the basics. Free Code Camp has over 8,000. Yep, thanks, Will. Has over 8,000 tutorials. I've never counted them myself, but that's a lot. And Learn X and Y Minutes. That's been a go-to for me because, as let's say, as new JavaScript frameworks emerge, let's say one comes out tomorrow, no one's an expert, but maybe your project needs you to know it. Learn X and Y Minutes, I think, is just a good way to just get the basics. And it's bite-sized, it's time boxed. So I really like that one. If something like taking a course that spans weeks is a little much for that point in time for you. Another one that's not here is Pluralsight. Pluralsight's been around for a very long time, and they are courses that are given over video with industry renowned experts. And Pluralsight is great because depending on what package you choose, and there's a free trial, but you do have to pay for it. But at one point in time, I had a premium package where I could download the videos and watch them even if I didn't have Wi-Fi or cell service, which I thought was great at the time. Let's go to the next slide, Ellen. So, the resources on the previous slide were sort of like, teach me how to. And these resources like YouTube and Stack Overflow, they're more like, I know this, but I don't know how to do one particular thing. I don't know how to make an API request in C#. So YouTube and Stack Overflow are more targeted instructional resources. And I would like to just anecdotally, my teenage son taught himself to program, well, since he was very little, but during the pandemic, he taught himself to program C#, C++, Python, and a whole wealth of other languages, just with these resources. And not counting me as a resource at all, because I was busy. But so that's how valuable these resources are and how immersive they can be. There are some YouTube channels that are absolutely top notch in production value, in information, and they're thoroughly vetted by so many learners. Let's go to the next one, Alan. So along with learning how to or learning the languages, the platforms, the tools, and then specifically learning like, well, I know Python, but how do I do this? Other resources are just community-based. Find other people in your community that are doing what you're doing. I find these resources very helpful if you're just starting out building your network. You'll meet people that are, in various stages in their journey. And I find that everyone's always willing to help. And then when you help other people, it kind of reinforces your knowledge of the subject matter. So this is just a very small sampling of the type of organizations that are easy to go in and out of, low commitment, try it out. I find them just absolutely great. I think the IT community is a small town of sorts, and the connections that you make along the way will be really valuable in so many ways. And Alan, let's go to the next one.